Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. And this video is going to be a tutorial on how to kill tier 4 voidglooms with the cheapest setup that I know. How to kill tier 4 voidglooms consistently with the cheapest setup that you can. Now this setup isn't really that cheap. It's like 400 mil. But then again, the voidgloom serve is supposed to be an endgame boss, so for an endgame player, that's relatively cheap. Now, the materials that you're going to need: full 10k kill final destination minus 20k kills because I've been killing a little bit of endermen. You're going to need a fabled atom split katana with tier 6 enchantments. Recombobulator is not required. This Grimlock Grimoire is not required, but the overflow mana is nice. Zombie sword is nice to have. A wand of atonement is important because you always want to have the ability active. Just every few seconds, you just swap back to it quickly. Make sure you have a hotkey, just like you're fighting the boss. And that it'll give you a lot of healing. And an overflux. An overflux is huge. The mana regen is OP. The health regen is OP. Before this, I was dying. I could not get the tier 4 voidgloom below like 240 million health, but with this thing I could kill it. And also one other thing, an ender artifact. It doesn't have to be recommed, but this thing is also really good. 20% doesn't seem like much, but this and the overflux was a complete game changer for me. Now anyway, I have my wolf out. I'm going to spawn the boss. On one more thing, you need a lot of soul flow. With my soul flow battery, I can see how much I have, 4,822. That's quite a bit. It'll last me a good while. Oh yeah, and I forgot a pet. So a mythic enderman works fine. I use a baby yeti. A baby yeti is better than a legendary level 100 baby yeti is better than a level 100 legendary. Okay, I'm sorry. A level 100 legendary baby yeti is better than a level 100 legendary whale. Oh, also one more thing, you need necromancer souls to tank the hits phase. So now, this mini boss might spawn the boss, so I'm just going to get ready. I'm going to use life tap. I already have used it. Now, you spawn the souls, come over here, you get the souls to hit the boss. I use tank zombie souls from M1, and for this, did I place my own? Okay, I did. So, now for this phase, I actually despawn the zombies because they get in the way. If you have good enough defense, you should be fine. As you can see, I'm taking damage, but it's not anything crazy. And I have a soul up here for mana regeneration. This thing is not really necessary, but it's nice to have. It's not that great, but if you're rich and can afford it, then yeah, just get a soul up that has mana steal. Now one other thing, since this setup is really cheap, it's going to take you like 3 minutes to kill each boss. So, keep that in mind. So yeah, this is very slow. I'm just trying to get to E-Man level 7, so I don't really care too much about speed. I mean, it is a little annoying doing 3-minute bosses, but I got used to it. Now for this last phase, I can actually just keep my tank zombies because the skulls do a lot of damage, and it's not, if I need a heal, I can just run back and let my tank zombies tank the hits. Yes, they do. They are a little annoying, but they're not too big of an issue. Also, tank zombie souls aren't the only good ones. Adamant souls for master mode are also pretty good. They do a lot of damage, but they are very expensive and adamant runes are rare, so I don't know if I'd recommend it. I think I forgot to place my overflux. I'm done. Yeah, overflux is very important. Make sure you place that always. As you can see, I was dying just because I didn't have my overflux down. Now I'm taking less damage. And I should kill it right now. Yes, okay, dead. 168 seconds, so it's very slow. But if you really want to get Enderman Slayer level 7, it's not that bad. I only have 7k XP left, which is, if I'm not mistaken, 14 bosses. However, Aatrox is becoming mayor tomorrow, so I probably should just wait. And he has the perk, the good perk, the more XP, so I'm actually just gonna wait. Well, actually, I'll kill one more boss just to show that this works. Because me killing one boss, it's not really gonna improve much, so I'm gonna kill one more boss. And keep in mind, this does actually take some practice. I have gotten a little bit better at voidglooms over time. This does take practice. If you don't get it the first time, and you have everything I have, then keep trying. And also, of course, if you're really rich, then my setup isn't really that great for super rich players. If you're really rich, just get an Ender Dragon pet, get a Plasma Flux. Well, Plasma Flux isn't really that much better than an Overflux, but it's better. It's only if you're really rich and just need it and just want to be able to kill these guys. Yeah, legendary E-Drag. But of course, I am poor, so I can't afford a legendary E-Drag. Oh, and also, another thing, if you're dying a lot, then don't despawn your tank zombies. And in this phase, it'll also be nice to left click your Grimoire so you could get some overflow mana. Also, do not get hit by the lasers. The lasers actually reduce your healing, so that's a little bit of an issue. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Oh, okay. Got a little messed up with the hotkeys, but I'm fine. And also, one more thing. Some people are wondering if a one for all Atom Split Katana is better than a tier 6. I would strongly recommend a tier 6 because of the Siphon enchantment. I don't know if a tier 6 Atom Split Katana even does more damage over time. I know One For All does more single hit damage. But I would highly recommend tier 6, especially if you're going for the most budget setup that you can. And even though this does cost like 400 mil, it is, well, right now it's 300 mil because the prices went down, but it is the cheapest setup that I can think of. So anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and goodbye.